We begin prepping for our frittatas by cutting our peppers. First, we'll cut them in half, put one aside, and clean out the seeds in a bowl. We'll quarter those halves and clean out the pith on the inside. Then cut them into strips and slice them into dices. We'll cut our asparagus on a bias, being sure to keep the tops nice and clean. We'll grab our bowl and crack 3 eggs, being sure to compost the shells. We'll begin to whisk, and then we'll add salt and pepper. Making sure our pan is hot, we'll add just about a teaspoon of oil. Olive oil is appropriate, but because of its higher smoking temp, I chose canola oil. When we add our vegetables, we need to make sure that our pan is already hot. I did not season the vegetables because I already seasoned the egg. When our vegetables are about 80% cooked, we'll add the egg. In here, we'll begin stirring up the egg with a spatula. What this does is add heat and hot air throughout the egg and begins to cook in a nice soft manner. When our eggs begin to scramble, we'll start to spread them out and get ready to add the cheese. Once the cheese is consistently put on the egg, we'll place it into a 350-degree oven for about 8 to 12 minutes. When it's ready, it should slide out of the pan quite easily. At this point, make sure your plate is clean and be sure to garnish with some reserved asparagus stems. For the vegan frittata, we will be using a chickpea flour and water in place of eggs. Take 1 cup of chickpea flour and 1 cup of water. Whisk it together till it's mostly smooth and season with salt and pepper as if you would with your eggs. Your vegan frittata begins the same way as your egg frittata. In this frittata, however, you'll be using more vegetables. Saute lightly in the pan until about 80%, then add your batter. Using a spatula, stir your vegetables throughout your batter to make sure it's even. You do want to aerate your batter a little bit, but not as much as the egg because you would worry about creating gummy textures in the middle. Your frittata will go in the same temperature oven as your egg, only it will take slightly longer, more like 14 minutes to cook. When it's done, release it from the pan, stick it on your plate, and make sure you garnish it. Thanks for watching my super easy method to make 2 types of frittatas.